Here are 4 tips for you to eat your carbohydrate-rich foods while still maintaining healthy hormones and a healthy weight. Number 1 is you want to start off with a heaping size portion of vegetables. If you look at your plate, the vegetables should cover at least half of your plate. Ideally, about 80% of them or more should be cooked, and that's easier for digestive health, especially as we age. The reason for this is that the fiber from the vegetables helps coat the gut, which then helps slow down the absorption of the carbohydrates from your carbohydrate-rich foods like your potatoes, your quinoa, your rice, your beans, your corn, your bread, and your pasta. Tip number 2 is to add some olive oil or another healthy oil like avocado oil or unrefined sesame oil to those vegetables with a splash of vinegar, such as apple cider vinegar or white vinegar or an unsweetened balsamic vinegar. Those also help slow down the absorption of carbohydrates from the food into the body, which improves your blood sugar response. And that blood sugar response is what affects your hormone health, because if the blood sugar response goes too high, your insulin hormone gets too high. And that high insulin hormone over time can cause problems with your sex hormones, testosterone, estrogen, progesterone, and your stress hormone, cortisol. Third tip is that when you are eating that carbohydrate-rich food, to keep it to a reasonable amount. So for example, the size of your palm, so that you don't overdo your carbohydrate intake, so it's not too little and not too much. And the fourth tip is to include about 20 to 30 grams of protein with that meal. Now that can come from various different sources, either animal meat, plant, or a combination of the two. But the important thing is that when you do consume protein, it slows down the emptying of the stomach contents into the gut, which also slows down that absorption of carbohydrates into the body, thus improving your blood sugar response and improving your hormonal response to that meal. I hope this helps.